Judge Van B. Court is now in session. This is case number JVB 1014, case of the Taylors.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Taylor,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, so Sam and I split up a while back, but 2 months ago she moved out and left me with our darling children. I have an 11-year-old named Emma,
Okay.
and my 6-year-old boy is Braxton. And my 2 kids live with me. She's been out of the house for 2 months. I'm seeking 2 months of back child support and child support.
Okay. And why didn't you give him any money when you left? Obviously, if he's asking for 2 months worth of back pay.
Folks, buckle up. This case jumps in with no time wasted. Mr. Taylor steps up with a calm but firm voice, laying it all out. After the breakup, he says the mother of his kids packed her bags and disappeared, leaving him to care for their 2 young children completely on his own. And he's not just asking for support going forward. He wants back pay for the 2 months she's been gone. From the start, it's obvious he's been doing the heavy lifting, and now he's here to get what he feels is right. The courtroom is silent, but the tension is real. This isn't just about money. It's about accountability.
So he's asking for money, but what he's not including is the fact that I'm a nurse. I work intense hours that are very irregular. So we decided it was best if the kids stay in his home since he has a more steady daily schedule. I am living with my mother when the kids have a day off of school or a weekend where I'm available, or any time that they need to be taken care of. They are with me or with my mother at that time. He is saving on daycare, any care like that, and I'm spending the emotional support time with them and also providing for...
Did you really just say that? You're spending emotional support?
I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Now, here's where things start to heat up. The mother steps in to defend her actions, saying she's a nurse with long, unpredictable shifts, but emotionally, she's been present for the kids. According to her, they stay with her and her mom whenever possible, and because of that, she believes she shouldn't have to pay child support. But let's be honest, that's a hard sell in front of a judge. Her argument leans more on emotional involvement than actual custody. And in this courtroom, feelings don't outweigh facts. It's not about intentions. It's about responsibility. And the real showdown is just beginning.
I have a formal agreement on that.
Approximately, but not half the time, right?
No.
Okay. So, you should be paying child support to him.
If we want to lay down the hours and really count it out, then we can. I work usually 4 days on, 3 days off, sometimes 3 days on, 2 days off.
Okay.
My schedule is very irregular.
Which means that the children are with him most of the time. So you should be paying child support.
They come to me and my mother's home a lot of the time.
Right. And I get it. I get it. However, the law is very straightforward. Whoever the child lives with, the children in this case live with, majority of the time they're going to be considered the custodial parent. And the non-custodial parent has the obligation to pay child support. That's the way that it works. You said you're a nurse. How much money do you make?
Around $80,000 a year.
Let me see. Okay.
The tension rises fast as Judge Vonda steps in, calm but sharp. She doesn't let the emotional support argument slide for a second. With clear, no-nonsense words, she lays it out. Being emotionally present doesn't excuse being financially absent. The mother tries to defend herself with vague statements about involvement, but Judge Vonda isn't having it. She wants facts, not fluff, and she delivers the reality loud and clear. The law supports the custodial parent, and if you're not providing the main home, you are expected to contribute financially. You can feel the shift in the room. This is the turning point, and it's not going the mother's way.
And how much do you make?
$125,000 a year.
Okay. Do you all split? Excuse me?
He's doing fine.
You are too. You make $80,000 a year. You're not doing fine?
I am doing fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you both are doing well. So those little comments, they're unnecessary. $125,000 a year.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
all share custody like she's saying?
Yeah, they're over there every now and then.
Well, when you say every now and then,
Well, they live with me.
okay.
You know, they live under my roof. I pay their insurance.
Well, that's my question.
Yeah.
They're not with you a full week and then they're with her a full week and you guys are rotating and
No.
everything like that. Then, yeah, that really doesn't justify you not paying child support. And yes, you should have given him child support when you left. Okay? You had the obligation to do that. When you were no longer living with the children and you left them to live with him, you owed him child support.
Now it's time to get into the real numbers. Once Judge Vonda starts breaking down their incomes, it's clear both parents are financially stable. Mr. Taylor makes $125,000 a year, and she earns about $80,000. But this case isn't about who makes more. It's about who has custody. And despite her efforts to present it as equal parenting, Judge Vonda cuts through the noise. The kids live primarily with their father, and that's what matters most here. That fact alone shifts the responsibility for financial support. As the judge lays it out plain and simple, the mother's argument starts to fall apart, and there's nothing left to argue.
Pay. Okay? So, based on the documents that you turned in, I have your gross at $80,000 broken down to $6,606. Ooh, it's got tongue-tied. It's a lot of sixes. $6,666.67. That brings your net to $4,961.81. Make sure, and 2 children, correct?
Yes,
Who carries health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$208 a month.
208. Okay. So you're also going to be reimbursing that to him every month. Okay. And that coverage is for the children only, right?
Right.
Yeah, you are going to reimburse that to him. Okay. So your child support amount is $1,240.45 plus the 208 for the health insurance, $1,448.45. And then your back pay, you're just going to pay that out monthly, adding in, I'd say about...
This is the moment it all lands. Judge Vonda lays down the judgment, $240 a month in child support, plus $28 to cover health insurance. Every dollar is calculated based on their verified incomes and the legal guidelines. Nothing random, nothing personal. The mother, now silent, simply nods in agreement. It's a turning point. The ruling is fair, firm, and rooted in accountability. There's no drama, no blame, just a clear message. This is about the kids, and both parents need to do their part. The numbers seal the deal, and justice feels balanced.
So do you understand that?
Okay, is there a set time that I guess until the back pay is completed?
Yes, when
at
the
whatever
back...
rate works.
Right. When the back pay is completed, that $50 will drop off.
Okay.
You know, you can pay the full amount. I mean, if you want to, it's about $2,480. You can pay it in one lump sum if you want to. Pay it out over like $50. $50 really doesn't cover a lot of the interest, but I mean, that's the lowest that it can go.
Oh, yeah, I'm not asking for the monthly amount to be lower. I understand that.
Okay.
We can take care of it however you decree.
Okay. So do you all have any other issues or anything needing addressing today?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And now we reach the final ruling. The mother won't just be paying monthly support, she also owes $2,180 in back child support. Judge Vonda gives her a choice. Pay it all at once or add $50 a month until it's settled. Without pushing back, the mother agrees. The mood in the courtroom shifts. Tension gives way to resolution. This wasn't just about dollars and cents. It was about accountability. When you walk away without a plan, there are consequences. As the case wraps up, it's clear the judge made the right call and most importantly, the kids come first.